All right, candle range theory trader, back with you again with another video revealing the exact candle range theory trading plan that I follow on a daily basis. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. If you have trouble with the candle range theory or have struggled with trading overall, this video is for you to help you get you on the path to profitability. So once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's just get into it. What this video is going to cover is this: my exact candle range theory slash ATR, which stands for average true range trading plan. Okay, I do use the candle range theory in conjunction with the average true range. If you're not sure what that is, go back to the prior videos to check that out. I'll link them in the description as well. I'm also going to cover the market I trade, times I trade, and exactly what I look for. Now, people may wonder though, well, does this even work? Well, I wanted to include a little bit of proof for you just to show a few withdrawals that I have gotten from the broker that I use, which is Osprey. I'm not an affiliate for them. Do your own research on brokers. I don't recommend any of that stuff. Just got to do what works for you. But these are some of the emails that I received from them just requesting withdrawals. And as well, this is a 10% return on a funded account with a uh, funded account prop firm that I use. So just in 3 days, the account started with $1,250, and then when you get 10%, they double your account balance. So it went from 1250 up to 2500 is what I'm starting. A little over 2500 is what I'm starting with now. So you just see the equity curve there. It went up, and they have a smart drawdown. But I'm not going to get into all that. The point is that this works, but it's irrelevant what I have done. All that matters is how much you can make. So the first thing before we get started in this is the following: this plan is only for Forex traders, okay, currency traders. All right. If you trade stocks, cryptos, futures, etc., you got to see how to put together your own plan. Okay. The times that I'm going to cover, the execution times, and everything like that is going to be on you. It's going to be contingent on your market because crypto, for example, that trades 24/7. All right. Forex only trades Monday through Friday and some on Sunday, Sunday through Friday, however you want to look at it. All right. So same with stocks, stock market closes at 5. The pattern will still work, but the timings may vary. So again, for that, you got to put in your own chart time for that. So there's my disclaimer. This is just for currency traders. All right. So if you don't trade currencies, you can still watch this, but the people who are going to get the most out of this, Forex traders. All right. Let's keep going. This is the meat of the video. My decision flow that I use for trading the candle range theory. First off, I use the 4-hour chart. Okay, I don't use there's no daily bias that's required with this. Take a screenshot of this, whatever, just whatever. I don't care. I'm not selling anything. This is all you. So let's walk through this. The first question I ask myself: is there an ATR candle at 9 p.m., okay, which is 2100 hours, I believe, military time? All times are Eastern Standard. 1 a.m. or 5 a.m. Okay, I have to see an ATR candle, and I'll show you what that is in a few screenshots if you're not sure what I'm talking about. But in essence, I want to see, has the ATR average true range been exceeded between the hours of by the close of the 9 p.m. candle, 1 a.m. candle, or 5 a.m. candle? If that happens, I keep going. If no, there is no trade for that pair. I move to the next one. Okay, let me take a quick sip. Keep going. All right. So next up, is there a money candle that has room to go to 50% level of the range? If there is, keep going. If no, there's no trade. Again, I'll show you all this, so don't worry. Next up, is there a swing high or swing low in the last 3 to 5 candles? If you're not sure what that is, I will show you, but this is just the decision flow. If yes, no trade. If no, continue. You can enter on the next candle open or after the money candle closes, okay? Or in the money candle range. I'll get into that. So here we go. These are the times. Okay, this plan even more simplified. So I check the chart first at 9 p.m. to see, okay, are there any ATR candles? If there are, I have to wait until 1 a.m. to see if a money candle develops. And then my entry time, the time I start trading, is 5 a.m. onward. So this process can take hours. So, but thankfully, because I have the times mapped out, I'm not sitting watching my chart all night. No, you can check the chart at 9 p.m. before you go to bed. And if you see an ATR candle, then you can check the chart around 5 or 6 a.m. the next day, again, Eastern Standard Time, to see if there is a setup. If there's a 1 a.m. candle that presents, you're not trading until 9 a.m. because the 5 a.m. candle is going to give you the money candle. All right. But you want to see where the range breaks and then closes back inside the range. And again, I'll show you this. If there's an ATR candle at 5, then I'm looking for the 9 a.m. candle to create the money candle. And then trading time starts at 1 p.m. All right. So again, my entry time, that's when I'm actually trading. So I'm only taking the trade between starting at 5 a.m., again at 9 a.m., and at the latest by 1 p.m. And that's it. I'm not trading prior to those times. All right. So it's very, very detailed. After 9 a.m., I'm not looking for any more ATR candles. Okay. And again, all times are Eastern Standard New York time. Okay. So you have to convert the time frames and if you're in a different zone. Okay. I can't help you with that, but you can Google it and find out for yourself. So how does this look? Here we go. First off, though, let me define a couple terms, though. So, what is a money candle? You'll see here money candle times. What is a money candle? A money candle is the candle that pokes above the ATR candle. This yellow candle here means that price has gone up and exceeded its ATR. So, for example, if an ATR is 50 and this candle is 75 pips, okay, in one direction. Obviously, I'm expecting price to retrace. That's all that means. That's the ATR candle. The money candle exceeds the ATR and then closes below it. That's what this yellow means. It's a signal to go short. If you're not sure what that is, go back to watch the ATR indicator trade, indicator video, the second video on this channel. Again, I'll link those videos in the description. All right. If there's no money candle, there's no trade. Okay. If you don't see this candle after the ATR, so let's say if this is 5 a.m., and then this is the 9 a.m. 4-hour candle. If this candle is not present, if the next candle closes above the range, there's no trade there. All right. It has to go above it and then close inside the range. All right. So this is the most important candle out of the three. All right. And then lastly, what is a swing high or swing low? Because this step right here, step 3, says is there a swing low in the last 3 to 5 candles? If you're shorting, this is the picture here. So you see here, this is a swing low where one candle creates a low, the center candle creates a lower low, and then the next candle creates a lower high. All right. I know it says higher high here, but however you want to phrase it, it's kind of like a little like a swoop or like a cup kind of like deal. All right. So if you're shorting or selling and there are no swing lows, which is right here in the last 3 to 5 candles, just make sure you don't see this. If you're going long, all right, that means you're buying. You don't want to see a swing high. Now, why is that? Because these can be patterns to signal a starting of a trend. In other words, if you see a swing low, typically price is going to keep going up. So you don't want to short that. You don't want to sell if price is going to go long. And this right here, if you're trying to buy, you don't want to see a swing high because it's likely that price could keep going down. All right. Now, important note here, this step is not 100%. There will be times you'll see this and you can still the trade can still play out. So if you want to skip this step, you definitely can. You can just stick to trading the candle range theory and just don't worry about swing highs and swing lows. It's just that if you lose the trade though, if the trade goes against you, like say for instance, if you take this trade short here and trade spikes up against you, check to see in the last 3 to 5, see if you can find any swing lows that may have said, okay, well, the trend was supposed to be long and I missed that swing low. So that's why I kept rising. So that's why I say last 3 to 5 candles is fine, to see if just make sure that it couldn't be already trending and you might be countering the stronger trend for the day. So that's the point of that. But again, if you want to skip the step, it's more than fine. So now let's get into some real chart examples here. All right. So again, I'm going to toggle back and forth between the decision flow and the time chart and the screenshots here. So here's my first screenshot. The ATR candle is at 5 a.m., which is right here. This path right here. All right, 5 a.m. So what does that mean? You already know what you want to see, and then you just take action repetitively. So 5 a.m. has the candle. That means at 9 a.m., I want to see the 9 a.m. 4-hour candle poke below the range and then close. It did that right here. That green arrow is the money candle. So then I can enter anywhere in this range of this money candle and expect for price to hopefully close the range. All right, so that's the 9 a.m. So I'm not looking to enter until 1 p.m. The entry's at 1 p.m. and to the top of the range was 50 pips. Easy, done deal. The simplest trading plan you're probably ever going to see. All right, but again, it all starts. Step number 1 is to identify your ATR range. That's what this blue candle means here. Blue means long. All right, but you can change it to any color you want once you put the indicator on your trading view chart. Next chart rather. We have a blue, which means we're looking to go long. This money candle was at 5 a.m. So I go back to my thing here. Okay, if I see an ATR at the 5 a.m. 4-hour chart, at 9 a.m., I want to see if the price can break the range and then close back inside it. Okay, so at this red candle right here where the green arrow is, that's my money candle. It broke below and closed right at the bottom of the range. All right, and then price did eventually go up. And these are just this was a 40 pip payout. 50 is my ideal target, but you take what you can get. All right, so it's not going to always go completely back up to the top of the blue candle. That just sometimes happens, sometimes it doesn't. So the next example here, this is a short example. So we have an ATR candle at $2,100, which is 9 p.m. Okay, 9 p.m. So I go back to my timing here. Okay, so at 9 p.m., I'm not looking to trade until 5 a.m. But the first thing I need to see is the 1 a.m. money candle. Has price gone up and then closed below the range? It did that right here. This green candle, a little bitty poke, closed back inside the range. Now I'm safe to go short. So I can enter at 5 a.m. in the 5 a.m. time frame, and price paid out 50 pips. This was a 50 pip move. But again, it starts with the ATR candle first, money candle second. Once I get the money candle, that's the sign where, hey, look, try to find a good entry and try to set your take profit at least to the middle of the range, or you can go to the bottom of the range if you'd like. I want to include this example to show that even if it doesn't close all the way to the bottom of the range, you can still get a decent move. Now, this next example here is the ATR candle, ADR candle, or ATR, that should say ATR. It's at 5 a.m. So I go back to my timings here. If it's at 5 a.m., I'm not trading till 1. All right, that's step number one. You don't want to get in early. All right, so let's see, we go back. Money candle comes at 9 a.m., entry at 1. As you can see, price just took off. All right, price just took off. But at least you got a minimum of 50 pips, but this it went for a lot more. This was a Swiss yen, and yen pairs they're notorious for really having big moves. All right, but 50 was all you really need for something like this to be successful. And so this last example here, we have a yellow ATR candle, which was at 5 a.m. Okay, on Euro New Zealand. Okay, and then our money candle was at 9 a.m. Okay, so let's just go back to our timings to be sure. Okay, 5 and the 9 a.m. money candle. So at 1 p.m. is when I'm starting to trade. You take the trade, 9 p.m., you get 50% of the range, and then price did shoot back up when it hit the middle of the range. So the safest target is always going to be the middle of the candle range, but at the same time, sometimes it hits the bottom, but sometimes it doesn't, as you can see here. So be sure to set your take profits and your stop losses as well, because price can always come back against you. This method is not 100%, okay? But I have found it wins more than it loses, all right? So this is a short example here. So in conclusion, you have my exact trading plan that led to all my broker withdrawals, the 10% gain, yada yada yada. Okay. But again, it doesn't matter how much I'm awake or how well I do. It only matters how well you do. Now, if you operate outside of this plan or want to try to add your own spin to it, I don't know how it's going to work for you. Okay. I told you this is the 4-hour chart. We may get into some lower time frames later when it comes to the money candle and look into some sniper entries for that. But for now, this is all I do. These times are ironclad. Okay, I'm not trading at like midnight. I'm not trading at 1 a.m. I don't do that. Okay, according to our timings, let's go back here. It's no different than a job. You show up to your job, you get paid, then you leave. There's no overtime in forex. So as you see here, my entry time at the earliest is 5 a.m. I'm not trading at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 1 a.m. I don't do that. All right. I let the market show me what it wants to show me what I want to see, and then I react to it. I don't try to predict. I don't try to enter when I see an ATR candle. I need to see a money candle first. That's what helps put the odds in my favor. Okay. So you don't want to be early to a trade, and you don't want to be late either. Show up on time. But now feel free to tweak this to your own plan. Play with the time frames. If you want to try daily, daily can work well. Sometimes the moves may take longer to play out, but it can give you some big moves as well. Do a 4-hour, do a 1 hour. Try stocks, try futures, try crypto, etc. Do your own research, but you have to build your own library of screenshots. Nobody can do this for you. You have to put the work in. Okay, I've been trading for years, so this type of thing, the success doesn't happen overnight, but if you don't give up, your chances of success increase dramatically. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more content. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time and attention. Have a great rest of your day.